Hi, this is Power to Heal You, a channel for love, healing, and personal and spiritual evolution. Today is day number 75 of the Quit Smoking Challenge. If you have been 75 days without smoking, or any number of days or even hours without smoking, I want to say great job. Keep up the great work. You can do it. I just want to encourage you on your quitting journey and let you know that you are no longer a slave to your addiction. You can be free. And going along with that thought, the topic of today's video is how to overcome multiple addictions. If you're like most people, you may be struggling with multiple addictions, whether it's to alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, food, sex, whatever it might be. You are probably struggling with multiple addictions just like I am. And the way to overcome these addictions is to tackle them one at a time. I am tackling my smoking addiction, my cigarette nicotine addiction. I'm on day 75. And even before that, I had just briefly relapsed back in my smoking addiction. So I hadn't gone for like smoking for 20 years to just quitting. I had quit for 2 years and change. And, but before that, probably the first time I quit was, I would say, 10 to 12 years ago when the first time I tried to quit smoking. But anyway, I'm doing really well with my cigarette addiction, and I hope you are too. And if you're not, I just want to let you know that it's totally normal to have to quit smoking a lot of times before you successfully quit. I think most smokers have to quit an average of, I believe it's 4 or 5 times before you successfully quit. And in my case, it was probably more like 15 times. But the more I do it, the less it feels like natural to smoke. So I feel like I'm in a really, really great place with my smoking addiction right now. Now, there's some other things in my life that I'm not in a really good place with my addiction right now. One of those is smoking weed. I'm just going to be totally honest. That may be one of the last ones that I give up. And I have some other things that I'll be talking about in other videos. But here's how to quit multiple addictions. You take one and you focus on quitting that one. Because you cannot quit everything at the same time. It's too much. It's not sustainable. You have to pick one, and this will be different for different people. Some people might want to pick their easiest one to get, a good boost when you can do it easily. And then other people might need and want to quit their worst addiction because it may be sooner rather than later leading you to death or to prison, which is, the final outcome for a lot of serious drug addiction is either going to be death or prison. And you don't want either one of those. So I would say for people that are on really hard drugs like heroin or crack or even just heavily into prescriptions drugs like, Oxycontin or Xanax or Adderall or something like that. If you're abusing your prescription, and only if you're really in tune with yourself, and if you just listen to your intuition, you'll know what addictions need to be quit first for you. So you quit one, you have some success with that, then move on to the next one. and slowly conquer all your addictions. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I want to encourage you to do the same. You can do it. It is hard, but it is totally worth it. And I hope to encourage you on your journey. So thank you so much for joining me. Please hit like and subscribe. Please tune in for future videos. Love you guys, and namaste.